I said I asked Noor to read, right? Or whom I asked before I leave?
I answered the question number 2.
Yes.
You
Who I said
asked
Jumana. I
Yes.
asked Jumana. Yes, Jumana. Page 31, yeah, Jumana. Please read.
Integrating information.
Yes,
Objective during
integrating
the third
information. We'll learn how to get the information. Okay.
objective during a third reading of the text. Draw brackets around the details of the route Marco Polo took to reach Peking and of the route he took to return home to Venice.
When we read, I told you to open a parenthesis and write and close it when we finish, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go back to what he wants here in the second,
opened it,
third
but
read. Yes, he wants you to go and reread the passage to get what he wants. What he wants here, the 2 trips, to Peking and his trip back to Venice.
Okay.
So, Jumana, you have your book, dear?
Yes.
So, do you remember where is the first trip from home to Peking?
Line 29.
Excellent, Jumana. From 929 till?
34.
Yes, excellent, Jumana. Read it, please.
They had climbed over the Lebanon ranges and found their way through Mesopotamia to the Persian Gulf and thence through Persia, Khorasan, and Balkh to the plateau of Pamir. How they had joined the caravan that slowly marched to Kashgar and Khotan, and across the Gobi Desert to Tangut, and through the wall to Shangri.
Yes, yes, excellent. So, girls, here I will share the PowerPoint with you. Okay, here, girls. You see, this is what? This is the Silk Route. Silk Route is, you see my PowerPoint, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Silk Route is a road you take to reach China, from Europe to China. Why they made this road? China made this road to start trading. At that time, trading was the first source of money or wealth to the empire. So they established the Silk Route. Why they established route? How can you go to from a country to another country if you don't have a road? You'll get lost. Okay, or robbed, because they used to protect the roads also. Like now, if you travel to Mecca through a road, Mecca's roads, you'll find what on the 2 sides: McDonald's, bathrooms, masjid. Right? These are services for the road. Services for the road. The same on the road. Route Road was a Silk Route road. Silk Route was a road from China to Europe and other countries to go and trade and buy and silk and this for merchandising. Okay, so this here in line 29 till 34, he mentioned us the trip from Venice to China. Okay, he wanted you to have a nice thing, a nice page, a nice site. I wrote it for you here in the, where is it? I wrote it for you here. Let's take it. Copy and paste it here. You see Google, or you still see my PowerPoint?
Not with your PowerPoint.
Okay, I'll share it. Open it. Here. So this is the Silk Road interactive map. This is a map for the Silk Road. UNESCO made this. The UNESCO, why the UNESCO? Because the UNESCO is the organization who cares about the heritage. So Silk Road interactive map, the countries, the program.
Mas for what they made it, like why?
To know.
5.
to know. So these are the countries, all of these. Okay. There was the map itself. Wait, the map itself. Wait a minute.
Miss, for the test or anything like that? Do
No,
we need
no,
to
this will
memorize?
not be in the test, of course. This is just for general information
This is
to
I know.
imagine.
Do we know?
Yes.
Do we need to memorize the journey from where to where and the?
From Venice to Peking and from Peking to Venice back. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Miss, do you know what
Yes.
day our test is going to be on?
No, the day exactly, no. When I clicked it, I saw the map. I don't know where is the map now. Okay, so let's finish our PowerPoint and then I'll come back so I don't waste the host time. At the end, I will open it again. When I opened it, there was a map here and I used to click on the country and then I see the country. I can't see what is it. I lost it. I'm sure, yani, I saw it. I will finish now. Let's finish and then we come back. Okay. So I shared the PowerPoint again. Here is our PowerPoint. So here is the Silk Road. Look. Look, girls, this is the Silk Road people used to take. It's a new one for a new picture for it. You see how the roads are curved, how they are on mountains, how dangerous are they? Okay, this is of course a new picture. So this is it from China to Europe. And look, Mediterranean Sea, Egypt, Somalia, Arabia, Saudi, the countries of Arabia's, like Bahrain, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. Then the Persia. Persia is Iraq and Iran. Then India, then China. All of these, one man can travel from Europe to China. Okay, put in your mind that on these days they only had animals to travel with or by the sea. Okay, so he says to us in the first trip, he started from the Lebanon. Look, from here. From here, he is in Europe, girls. He's in Europe here. Italy is here. Can you see it? Italy is here. And then he took all that to Lebanon. Lebanon is here. Lebanon is here. Okay, Lebanon, then Persia. Then after Persia, he Khorasan and this Tubak and the plateau of Pamir here. From Persia, where is the mouse? From Persia to past here India till he reached China. So he took this route, the blue and the red one, the source this. And then, okay, Zaina, no, not Zaina, Jumana. We go at the end, on page 28. Where is the second trip? His way back, the trip back from China to Europe.
Line 59 to line 62.
From 59 to 62. Excellent, Jumana. So here, girls, the voyage, read it here, Jumana.
The voyage around the Malay Peninsula to India and Persia, the overland journey to Trebizond, on the Black Sea, and the final voyage to Venice took them 3 years.
Yes, the way back, he didn't take the same route. He took another route through water, India, Persia, and then he took the land trip, took 3 years. Okay? Through
Okay.
the water. So if we go back to page 31, Liliane, are you here, Liliane? Thank you, Jumana. Thank you so much. Liliane, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Liliane. So, Liliane, please read what's above the map in page 31. After you have reacted, reread the text, huh?
You have read trade routes connecting the west and the east from the Mediterranean Sea to China from around 100 BCE to the
Yes. What is he talking about here, Liliane? He talks about what?
Silk Road.
The Silk Road. Yes, the Silk Road. It starts from where to where? Liliana, I can't hear you, حبيبتي, huh? Starts from where to the where?
It starts from the west and the east of
Yes.
the to China.
Yes. Yes, from China to other countries in the world. From China to Europe. Okay? From China to Africa. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So turn the page, Liliane.
Complete.
Yes?
Complete the chart by writing details from the selection that describes Morocco Polo's journey to Peking and his journey back to Venice. You may need to research the names of places.
Yes, so girls, in order to solve this, go back to the text. Do not write it all, just write the lines that Jumana has just read. So from Venice to Peking, which lines?
Line 30.
Lin Ammar, Lin Khalid, are you here? Lin, I want to hear you.
Yes, miss.
Yes, so Lin Ammar, tell me, from Venice to Peking, from which line to which line? From Venice to Peking, the first trip to go to China, from which lines? From the first trip he made from Europe to China. Lin Ammar? Dear, Jumana has just read it for us. Lin Khalid, do you know?
No, miss, I don't have the book.
You don't have the book, okay. Don't sleep, girls. Wake up with me, please. The trip from Europe to China, Durra, do you know it?
Yes.
Yes, from Europe to China. Which lines, ya Durra?
It's from 29 to 34.
From 29 to 34. And then the trip back from China to Europe. Which lines?
Miss, should I answer?
Buthaina, are you here? Thank you, Durra.
Okay.
Yes, Buthaina. Yes, Buthaina. The way back from China to Europe, which lines?
From 59 till 63.
Excellent, ya Buthaina. Thank you. Okay, then after this, he wants to use the map to help you answer the following questions and use online resources to research any difference in the names of cities. How did Polo's trip to Peking differ from his trip home? How his trip, I will leave you 2 minutes to think. How his trip from Europe to China is different from China to Europe. Please take 2 minutes and I will pick. I will pick
Miss?
randomly. Yes, dear.
Like you're asking us to compare the cities or to tell you the description
Compare
of
the two trips.
Okay.
Asma, you will answer me. Asma Cracker, you'll answer me, Asma.
Miss, what's the question? I didn't hear you.
The question. The first trip, as Dora has just said the lines, you know the lines, you wrote them in your book or not?
Yes, I read them.
From Venice to Peking, and compare from Venice to Peking with from Peking to Venice. Compare the two trips he made.
Okay.
So it happened.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Ah, for who?
I'll tell you now. Asma,
Ah,
because I was making you for you
Yes,
the
ma'am.
self code. I found it. So Asma, what is the difference between the two trips?
Yes. From Venice to Peking, when they arrived to Peking.
The trip itself, Asma, the trip from Venice to Peking.
Yes.
He took what?
But I don't know what should I do?
I showed you on the map. Okay, maybe this question is different. Layan Maghrabi, you raised your hand. Answer.
Yes, Miss, but I'm not sure. But from the descriptions, I think the trip back to Venice was easier and more comfortable than the trip to Peking.
Yes. So his trip from Europe to China was through the land. Through the land. His trip from China to Europe was through water. Okay. So from China to Europe was easier. Okay, but the main difference is in the transportation he took. In the first one, he took the land route. In the second way back home, he took the water route. Okay.
Yes.
So we go to question 2.
Miss, didn't you say that in his way back home he used land and water, but first water then apart land?
Yes. Okay. Second question. Lana Maher, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Lana. Please read the question.
Okay.
Read it. Read it out loud. Lana?
Miss, can you tell me which number?
Page 32, number 2.
Okay. How does the map of the Silk Road support the descriptions in the text about Polo's travels to Peking and back to Venus?
When you see the map, when you saw the map, because here he wants to tell you that the image supports details for you too. Yani when I read an excerpt or when I read a passage and then I have a picture next to it, this picture supports it. So when you saw this picture, what did it make you understand? What does it make you understand? The picture showed you what? The map. The map showed you what, Yelena? When I showed you the map now, it showed you what? If I can here open the share tray. Here, I will open it again. Lana, this map shows you what?
Wait, Miss, it's loading.
The map shows you what, Yelena?
I don't know, Miss. I don't understand.
Okay. Sarah Abara, you raise your hand. Answer.
Yes. Miss, it shows that Marco Polo wasn't lying, I guess, because you can see from the map everything he described was really true. So he wasn't exaggerating or trying to lie or like this, because all of them they're true that he crossed that and that and that to reach China.
Yes, so the map shows us the road the Silk Road, okay?
Yes.
And he shows us the countries that he went there. So maybe this tells us that he was not lying. Thank you, sir. Question number 3, Rima. Rima?
Yes.
Yes, Rima, read question number 3. Question number 3 in page 32. You have your book, Rima?
Why does the author include specific details about Polo's travels?
Yes. Why he mentions specific details about Polo's travels?
Like what kind of details?
The details about that he crossed this country and this country and this country and he saw that and that. Why would he mention this? Why the author mentioned all these details?
It could be because the author wanted to persuade the readers or convince them that
he wants to
Polo
persuade the readers and convince them with what?
that Polo did travel and it wasn't a lie.
Yes, that Polo really did travel to China and he was not lying. Girls, do you write the answers of the question while we discuss or not?
Yes.
Question number 1, how did Polo's trip to Peking, going from Europe to China through land, from China to Venice or Europe through water, okay, and land. The second question, how does the map of the Silk Road support the description? It shows or indicates the trips and tells that shows the route and shows the countries and shows that Polo may not lie because he knows all these countries and he really made the trip. And the last question Rima answered was what again, ya Rima?
Was that the author mentioned specific details specific details about Polo's travel to convince that he did travel?
Yes, to convince the reader that he did travel. Okay, so Natalie, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Okay, Natalie. Look, I will show you the Here is it. I found it, girls. Silk Road interactive map. Here is it. This is it, and we click to begin your journey. Can you see the?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
The map.
So, girls, here. Here are the countries. When I click on any of this, see, here is Kashgar. Here is Kashgar. So you know all the information about Kashgar. You see it's a picture of inside. Okay, what else did he take? Hungers, let's take another country. What other names he mentioned? Bukhara here, this Bukhara, this one. This is a picture of inside the country and information and its current name. Okay. Look, girls, this in Iran, Persia, Isfahan. Now, this is Isfahan now, of course. Okay, why Iran was a very important part of civilizations? Because it was the first civilization in the world. The Persian civilization was the first civilization in the world. Okay, girls?
Okay, yes.
So,
Miss, do you have a homework yet now?
we have you. Okay. In page 33, use your answers to the question on page 32 to write a paragraph on a separate sheet of paper. In your paragraph to address the following question. How do the text and map support Paulo's claim? The text and the map. And listen, there is another one for the second read. Open page 30 for the first read, I'm sorry. Open page 30. Write a short paragraph explaining why people might have doubted Marco Polo's stories.
Where is it, Miss?
In page 30, write this. This is, don't write the second one, write this.
Okay.
A short paragraph. You reminded me, Sarah, previous time I told you that we will answer connect to testing today.
Yes, but Miss, so we have two homeworks, right?
Yes. Did you solve connect to testing, girls?
Yes, page 30 and page 33, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so girls, now in order to solve the connect to testing, now we understand this. This is from the UNESCO. He created this page to show you the countries that he took. Not only him, the Silk Road generally, if you want to understand anything about it. Okay?
Sure, no.
Okay.
Yes?
Page 33, the right is on homework. Well, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, page 30. Okay.
A small paragraph,
Yes.
okay? And here, girls, I wrote for you all the tables that we filled today, I wrote them for you. Okay?
Okay.
When you want to study, go and study from it. So, now I want what? Yes, connect to testing.
Page 22?
Yes.
Okay.
22. What's
22.
the homework?
2 paragraphs, small paragraphs to be written. After we finish connect to testing, I will tell you. Okay. We shall start with note. Note? Yes, note. Are you here? Did you solve 22, you note?
Teacher, I'm Najwa.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Najwa. You have a question?
Yes, teacher. Whenever we have a homework in the weekly plan, should we solve it or like until you tell us to?
No, solve it, dear. Because these are, listen, after first read, we have a paragraph to fill. Second read, a paragraph to write, I'm sorry. A third read, paragraph to write. 3 paragraphs for the 3 reads.
Okay.
Okay, these are small. I just want the paragraph, this is small. If you can see this is small.
تمام.
Just to list down what you've thought of. Okay, dear? Okay, note, you solved 22, you note?
No, miss, I don't have the book.
Okay. Raghat, are you here? Natalie, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Natalie, you solved the Natalie?
Page 22?
Yes?
No, was I supposed to?
Yes. Okay. Who solves, girls? Malak?
Miss, I solved.
Only you
I
solved?
solved too.
Who to? Sarah Layan and who to?
Teacher, I solved.
Okay. So we started at 30. We don't have lots of time to give you time. So I will give you 3 minutes to read 22 for those who didn't solve. Please look at 22 and try to answer because I will get sure when do we finish exactly. We still have time, girls. No?
We have
No,
only
we don't
7
have.
minutes.
We have 7 minutes. I thought I joined the break, so I thought we still have 30 minutes. Okay. So girls, after we finish the chapter, there is something called connect to testing. Connect to testing should be solved. It means what? That we have to solve for next week the connect to testing for this week. This week we have to solve what was for the previous week. Like when we used to take in the previous book. This after we finish the story, we answer the questions. These the same. Okay, Sarah, question number 1.
Okay, should I read or just say the answer?
Yeah, no, read it, please.
Okay. What makes Uso suspect that Marco has never seen
page 22.
Yes. What makes Uso suspect that Marco has never seen fireworks before? Miss, is it A? That Marco sees that also sees that Marco cannot control his horse.
So what makes also suspect that Marco has never
he saw him like he was really suffering in controlling his horse. Is it true?
Yes, it's true.
Okay.
That he saw that Marco cannot control his horse. Okay, Layan, part B.
I'll choose the sentence from the excerpt that best supports your answer to the previous question. Is it A? I curbed the animal.
Before he could bolt and held him a skittish dance. Or I saw that all our horses had also shied and all our party were occupied in keeping them under control. Or it may be that my own eyes were bulging at the sight of that strange and uncountable flying fire.
Miss, doesn't it have to be related to...
Yes, it has to support it, so it will be which one?
I guess A. I curbed the animal before he could bolt.
So in part A, girls, he wants you to make an entrance to try to get the answer. In part B, he wants you to tell me the evidence you get from part A. Okay? Grade 10, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
So please, do you agree with the answers of Sarah and Layan or not?
It's A?
Yes.
Your answer.
Yes.
Miss?
Yes.
I don't understand why number 1 is A, because everyone was suffering to control their own horses.
So what makes also suspect that Marco has never seen fireworks before? Marco.
Miss, is it D? Part A.
I think it's B, because it's Marco's first time visiting the city.
But it's also for the father and uncle. It was also their first time.
I think it's D.
Okay. So, girls, please. I will not solve it now because we solve it in 1 minute, or 30 seconds. So, I want you to rethink of these 2 pages again, all of you. I will not pick Sarah and Layan to answer. I will pick different girls. So please, you tell me, do you agree with their answers or you do not agree with their answers and why? Page 22 and 23, because why? These summarize what you have understood from the excerpt, from the whole chapter. Because listen, girls, he says here for you in page 22, connect to testing, connect to testing. Dalia, are you here, Dalia? Dalia, are you here? Dareen, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Can you please read from the beginning of the page, Dareen, the connect to testing?
The reading skills you are learning in this textbook will prepare you to do well on national and state assignments.
Assessment. This book is so related to SAT, girls. For those who will take SAT, inshallah, this book is so related. Yes.
The contact to testing question section throughout this book provides practice questions on skills learned in each chapter. The goal is to help you feel more comfortable with the format of the test questions and teach you strategies to successfully answer different types of questions.
Okay, this kind of question is the first kind of questions in the SAT test. In the SAT test, ask your sisters who take the SAT. This is a must question be in the question in the test. That he asks you a question and then he asks you why you pick this answer, what supports your idea, why you pick this, or tell me which line support the answer for the previous question. Okay, that's why I tell you this book is so related to SAT. Okay.
But Miss,
So
can we
here
solve the connect testing another time and read it because
yes, I will leave it now. I will not answer it till you see it home. You are already home, and we answer it next period.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, girls. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Bye, Miss. Goodbye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Have a
Bye.
Bye, girls.
Miss, we don't have you
Yes,
tomorrow.
I'm here. I don't have you tomorrow.